Hi YouTube, it's me, Bryn Chan. Well, as you could tell, we went from really cold yesterday, where it was sprinkling, almost snowing, to a lovely 70 degrees. Welcome to Kansas. That's all I gotta say, is welcome to Kansas. Because as you can tell, I am in a dress today. I did that because I knew I was going to go on a walk today. And my husband told me it was going to be really windy today, and I told him, no, it will not be. They're like, he's like, it's going to be windy because the weather people say it's going to be windy today. And I told him, I'm like, they've been wrong before. It will not be windy. And what do you know? It's not windy. And now I was going to walk to Dollar Tree for some body wash. Many of you guys don't know what Dollar Tree is, but that's just the closest place to me that I can walk to get some body wash. And I went the completely wrong way, but it's fine. And I should not have lipstick on my teeth today like I did yesterday, but if I do, I guess so well, it's because I can't see it in the screen. So I got off of a call with, you guessed it, my buddy from Africa. He's feeling a little down today. But I told him, as I will be telling you guys, success isn't easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. Okay, and of course, you guys know that it's my banner on the channel, my channel banner. But it's true. There's gonna be a lot of ups and there's gonna be a lot of downs, and you're gonna feel down a lot before you get to the success that you are looking for. So it is a little windy, but not as much as it was calling for. Now, and right now he's feeling down because, well, he's feeling down right now because he's not getting the success that he wants. Does it make sense? He's not getting the success that he wants right now. And a lot of times when we start these journeys, we want success to be fast. And then we get basically punched in the face with the realization that it takes time. And it takes a lot of time. Sometimes it's faster than others, and sometimes it's slower, but it still takes, out of all of them, out of every single one, the common denominator is that it takes time. And you know, and at times it's gonna feel like it's not working, or it's never working, or it's never gonna work. You kick yourself in the butt, and you really just feel like quitting. Now, failure is only failure when you actually quit. Failure is actually a lesson. You just have to listen to what it's trying to teach you. Because what it tries to teach you is how not to do it. Okay, it didn't work the first time? Okay, figure it out a different way. Because if it didn't work the first time, it's not going to work the same way again. You know, you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. And I can actually say this, not just about success, but we had this friend who, let's say, kept coming to me about the same thing. And he always asked it the same way. And I kept giving him the same answer. And he goes, no, I know what you said last time. It's not going to work. And then he asked me the same question. And I tell him, I'm like, you cannot ask me the same question and expect a different answer because you haven't changed your question. Okay, I cannot change my answer if you haven't changed your question. The answer still remains the same. And this was when I was still paying a lot more attention to drama than I needed to be. I wasn't really a drama seeker ever. I've never really been one. But you know, if friends had problems though and they'd come to me with their relationship issues, I'd try my best to help, because they see that I'm married and I don't have the same problems as they do, because I've already been through those problems with exes, and that's why they're exes. But yeah, so we don't do that anymore. And I don't do that. But the point is that you can't do the same thing over and over again and just expect different results, because that's not how that works. You're not going to get different results by just continuing to do the same thing. You know? Does that make sense? I hope it does. So what do? Well, you don't change the goal, you change the plan. I had my mother actually tell me a few weeks ago, she was like, you know, honey, it's okay to change the goal sometimes, because sometimes life just takes you in a different direction. And she's my mother, I love her to death, and she's talking about from her own experience. But we don't have the same story. We don't have the same story to tell. We aren't on the same path. We aren't trying to do the same thing. So, I know she's coming from a really kind place, and I love her to death, but we're not going in the same direction. So, but with that also being said, you can't just expect to get to your goal if you can't see yourself already making that goal. It has to be clear. And I told them today, I was like, I think part of the problem that you're having with obtaining the proper financing for our house, because he's in Africa and he's trying to get financing for our house so he can start being a real estate investor. I told him, I was like, I think part of the reason why you aren't, or you feel really, really down right now, and you're not maybe getting some of the results that you want, it's because you don't see yourself already with the result that you want. Okay, you have to feel the money you need already in your hand. You have to feel that key to that house in your hand. You have to feel that deed in your hand. You know, you have to feel all of that. And my hair probably has a lot of lipstick in it already. I should put my hair up before I went, but I didn't, and I will live with that decision. But you have to feel it. And as an example, you also have to do your ditches. So as an example is, my husband and I, we planned our honeymoon for this June. Okay. Had no idea how to do it, didn't know what we were going to do, but it was going to happen in June. It was going to happen. And it hasn't happened yet, but we already have everything. We have the plane tickets, we have the luggage, we have all of that. Okay. So, suffice to say, we made the plan. We're like, it's going to happen in June, no matter what. I don't care what's going on, we're going. You know, so I called up a travel agency. We got our tickets, we got everything, and I had to pull out a big chunk of change from our savings in order to do that. And I was like, I don't know how we're going to pay for the hotel, because we don't have to pay for it till we get there. I don't know how we're going to pay for the hotel, but I know we're going to pay for it. I know we're going to pay for it. So I booked the hotel. I got the suitcases. I have everything ready to go. And we're going to Japan. And everything so far has worked out. Like, we got the plane tickets, we have the hotel reservation. The first hotel canceled on us, but we haven't been canceled on since for the other one. And I don't think we will be canceled again. But there is no but, because we won't be. So you have to dig your ditches like you already got it. Like you've already received what it is that you're expecting to receive. And you have to expect it. You know? You have to expect to receive what it is that you want. Because you're not going to get it if it's just a dream. If you don't put any effort to it, if it doesn't look real to you, you can't actually visualize it, then all it's going to be is a dream. You have to visualize it. So I'm about to walk in the good ship, so I will pause this and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. I got a little paranoid because somebody's behind me. They could have been doing nothing at all, but just to be safe.
Baby. Now you gotta talk about life.
Oh. Oh, you're okay.
I didn't realize you were just walking by and see your mom, baby, and my wife was right there.
Yeah, I figured you were talking to her. I saw her. I'm sorry. Okay. Just gonna get on the sidewalk real fast. Yeah, the school bus. Haven't been on one of those in a while. Okay. So we're just gonna walk by. Okay, so I was a little uncomfortable because somebody's like walking behind me, and they could have been not doing anything, but after the other day, we're gonna be a little more cautious. Okay, just a little bit more cautious. I don't don't know why that one freaked me out more than the last one did, but it's okay. I guess, like I said, I am a lot more vigilant than it appears to be sometimes, because, and I've noticed, I've watched my videos over, and I do move my head a lot, so maybe it is noticeable that I pay attention to where I'm going. But yeah, so back to what I was saying, because I didn't get anything from Quick Trip. I just went in. I was like, yeah, I don't want to I don't want to deal with anything right now. So back to what I was saying, you have to dig your ditches. Expect things to happen. Expect what you want to happen. Okay, like with the trip, I expected it to happen in June, and it's happening. Everything is going to work out in a timely manner. And I don't know what your guys' religion is or anything, you know, whether it's Allah, the universe. I myself, Christian, I think I've stated that before, but God or the universe works its way in a timely manner. It's never too late. And a good book to listen to for that one, if you want a little bit more understanding, is called The Game of Life and How to Play It. You can look it up on YouTube. It's a couple hours long, or if you listen to the one I did, it's like a 5-hour long one, but it's on repeat. It's not just the book. It's the book, but on repeat. So that's why it's a little longer. And I didn't know that when I first clicked on it, but I'm glad I found that out, because it was actually really nice to have it on repeat. So yeah. But you have to expect it to happen. Because if you say, I want this, but then you're not really expecting it to happen, and then when it does happen, or the opportunity comes along, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for it. Well, first off, it's never going to be the right time. It's not the right time for anything, okay? You can't be like, oh, I'll do this once I get paid, because then when you get paid, you're like, oh, but I got this bill, or I have this bill, or that bill, or whatever. It's never going to be the right time for anything. So, what do you do? What do you do with anything that you really want to do, even though you know you don't have money for it? You get it anyway. You get it anyway, okay? My husband loves guns, okay? He couldn't really afford it. When he was single, he couldn't afford it. But he bought it anyway. He wanted it, he bought it. That's what he did. A crack addict, okay? They can't afford anything in the whole world, even if you told them it could cure all their ailments. And that might not be for all crack addicts, but it was true for my biological parents. They'd be like, nope, don't have money for it. Can't do it. Don't have money. Can't. Well, the next day, you know, what they have? I got a little windy. The next day, what do they have? Crack. You guessed it. Crack. Why? Because they want crack. They can't pay their water bill. They can't pay their electric bill. They can't pay their rent. But boy, can they pay for crack. It just goes to show, you have all these obligations and you won't get anything. You won't take any opportunity, even if it makes you $1 million. Poor people in the middle class will always be skeptical about if it's a scam. But they won't buy into the opportunity. They will buy into the addiction or what they really, really want before they will ever think about doing something that will benefit them. Okay? They much rather, they say they want to be a millionaire. Okay? But you give them two options. Become a millionaire or the thing that they really want. Okay? If they choose the thing that they really want, like crack, for example, that shows you where their want lies. It's not, they don't truly want to be, yes, they want money. Yes, they want to be a millionaire. They want $1 million. But that $1 million isn't going to last even a week in their hands, because it's not what they are actively seeking. They're not actively seeking money. They're not actively seeking to become a millionaire. They're just not. But they will buy crack all day long. You offer them $1 million, they'll buy more crack. I mean, they're not $1 million richer. They're 1 million crack bags richer. I don't know how it comes in from, but that's the sad truth, and that's the reality of everything. And you know, we can go on and we can say how much we want to help all these people, but at the end of the day, you can't help all those people because they don't realize that they need help. They don't realize that everyone needs help. Not everyone realizes they need help, and not everyone needs the same help. You just can't help people who don't want help. Does that make sense? So we can keep on keeping on, if that's what you want to say. And when those individuals come into our lives and they get put in our path, well, they're put in our path for a reason. And if you're here to help people, then they clearly need help. Now, whether they're going to accept that help or not is up to them. You can't force them to take your help. And I had somebody the other day tell me, you can't help people, don't try to help people unless they ask you for help. But here's the thing, my job is to actively seek out people and figure out what they need help with, whether they realize they need help with it or not. It's to help them realize the help that they need. But, you know, so I can't take what she said to heart. I can't do that. That, you know, they are close friends to my husband, so I guess I understand where they're coming from. And I did try to help them a lot. So yeah, I can't keep trying to help them when they've clearly denied my help multiple times before. And, you know, that's something I had to learn. You know, if somebody doesn't want help or they don't realize they want help, they're not going to take the help that you are providing. Whether it provides them freedom to travel, more money freedom, time freedom, location and lifestyle freedom, all of that. Whether it provides all of that, or even just one piece, they won't take it if they don't realize they need it. And that's the thing that you can't get back, is time. Time is more valuable than money. And what do we do? What are we striving to do? We're striving to succeed so we have more time. What do people do when they work a job? They trade their time for money, so at the end they'll have they'll have money for their time. But what they don't realize is that they're not going to have that. So that's all it is, and that's 96% of the population. 96% of the population, and that's working a job, self-employed, doesn't matter. That's 96% of the population. And then there's 3% of the population, and that's where they trade money for money. That's where they put their money to work for them to make more money. Right? But then you have 1% of the population. And 100% of people are in 1% of the population. And that's not actually counting countries or areas where they don't have these modern devices and technologies. There was a motorcycle there. Not counting all of that stuff. But 100% of the population that has smartphones, internet connection, Wi-Fi, whatever it is, participating in the M3 money strategy. But only 1% of the population uses it to make money. Only 1% of the population does that. Why? Well, because we're programmed to think that we need to have a job. That we need to go to school, we need to get education, we need to get a job, work for 40 plus years, whatever it is, and then retire. Well, the truth is, when you retire, you only have a few years left, if any. And when you retire, that's when your health starts to decline. So, I'm back at the house. Hi. Oh, Roscoe. It's hot. It's hot, Roscoe. Ow, ow, I love you too. There's Yay. Ow, Roscoe, I love you too. You got some claws. Okay, Roscoe, come on. Here, he probably just need to go to the bathroom. It is nice. He's going to want to spend more time out there. No. Yeah. Did I got lipstick in my teeth again? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. I taste it. If that makes a difference. I taste it. So, what does this mean for everyone, including me and the people watching this channel right now? That means that we all need to stop trading our time for money. Now, I don't see YouTube as a job. I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy putting these videos out here. I enjoy putting out as much information as I possibly can to help as many people as I possibly can, and for you to go on this journey with me. My success journey and your success journey. They're going to be our success stories. Okay, we are going to be able to look back at this time in our lives and be like, hey, you know, this is where I came from. This is where I came from. This is what I've done. And, you know, this is where I am now. We're going to be able to tell everyone that. I think the door closed on itself. I got to go get the dog. Actually, the door's not closed. Oh, I don't know, Tom. Okay, well, let's go back over here and do what I was doing. Okay. Now, just like my friend in Africa, he's gonna call me and be like, hey, I got it. I got the house. We're doing it. It's a thing. It's happening. Let's go. I look forward to that call. And you know what? I look forward to all the comments below or people who join me. And what I do, I look forward to, you know, hearing your guys' success stories and seeing people walk across the stage. If you join me and are in part of my organization, and you know, which is, it's not really, it's just network marketing. So you own your own business and we're just business partners. Essentially, that's what it is. We've all started our own company and mentorship. And we've connected. Now, I look forward to that. I look forward to, if you've joined me, I look forward to watching you walk across the stage and receiving your trophy or your outstanding achievement award or stuff like that. I don't remember all the awards. And I look forward to you making triple diamond, okay? Triple diamond is like the highest rank. You know, you don't have to know what the ranks are. You don't have to know any of that. You know, just know that that's something to strive to achieve for. You know, I look forward to that being you walking across the stage, being in CEO corner, CEO circle, stuff like that. I look forward to that. I look forward to the day that you guys walk across that stage and I can hoop and holler and clap all day long. I look forward to that. I don't know how many people would say that, but I know that I look forward to it, and I look forward to seeing your guys' dreams come into reality. And sorry, my cousin-in-law used my Facebook, and he doesn't understand that they don't know me because he deleted his. But yeah. But of course, that's not where marketing, and you message people, they don't know you either. So I guess it's the same thing. But yeah, I look forward to all these success stories. I look forward to everyone, you know, I want to see everyone on, you know, YouTube, everyone that I talk to, I want to see them all walk across the stage. Will everyone do that? Unfortunately, no. Because some people still think that every opportunity is a scam. And it's a sad, harsh reality. So, but, you know, there's always hope. But I'm going to end it off here. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Invest in yourself because you were the best person you could ever invest in. I almost minced my words there. Okay, you are the best person that you could ever invest in. Invest in stocks, real estate, gold, silver, all that fun stuff. I love you guys. Mwah! And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!